Ooh, it's been a while. Oh, I forgot one last thing. No, I didn't. Yep. Well, obviously I have a new project to work on. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing a live stream. It has nothing to do with any of these. So I think I have everything I need for now. So might as well head that way. Uh-oh, slimes. Oh, my boat. Oh well, there's another one down here. Because we're definitely going to need a boat today. Anyways, this tunnel right here is the focus of the live stream. And it's a really long tunnel. But before I elaborate on that, I need to start recording. There we go. Okay. Let's see. What was I trying to say? Ah, yes, this tunnel. You see that light way down there? Every time you seem to get a little bit closer, it seems to get a little bit further. And, well, I'm just not satisfied by that. I want to get to that light. And I've decided I will give myself 10 hours to do so. In other words, this tunnel is probably going to get longer. And it's already rather long. It's about 550 blocks. Most of this was dug out before I ever started this channel. So I was just doing it to actually be doing something in the world. But I feel like this is a pretty interesting project for live streaming. Not because it has actual interesting stuff going on all the time, but mostly because of, let's see, what was I thinking of earlier? Oh, well, it gives me an opportunity to just kind of talk about whatever I want while I'm doing something. And since I have 10 hours of tunnel digging ahead of me, I'm gonna have a lot of things that I can... Well, there'll be a lot of time for me to have... or to... Let's rephrase that. There will be a lot of time for me to just talk about whatever I end up thinking about. The main problem with tunnel digging is, as you can see, the lava. And I'm gonna have to essentially relearn how I was doing this before. Because it's been quite a while since I've dug out any of this tunnel. So, let's sort out my inventory a little better. Oh, and another thing. I'm going to mark where the tunnel began at the beginning of this live stream, and through this live stream and the next 4, I'll definitely try to remember to mark where the tunnel began and how far I got in each live stream. So, I guess we might as well get started now that I've placed a block about where this tunnel made it to. And I'll probably try to do about 2 hours of digging today. So I guess I'll just start the timer and start digging. If I can figure out how to do that. Start. There we go. Oops. Ah. I'm sticking away. Guess we better start digging. Gonna need some cobblestone and some glass. I'll set a bed so I don't have to go far to come back, and I can't sleep because it's not night. So let's see. It's been a while since I did any of this. Let's see. Oh man, I placed it in the wrong spot. Well, that's gotta get out of the way anyways. Oh man. Oops. There we go. That'll get that out of the way. There. The hardest part is getting the one directly above. The rest you can usually deal with pretty easily. And then you have this happen. I'm really far down in the world, like, see, there's bedrock, so the lava ends up being mostly above me and not really much below me. So that kind of makes it easier doing this. You end up playing this game where you're just chasing the lava around, and eventually you get enough of it removed that it just kind of goes away, but sometimes it hangs around for too long. And we gotta go up a little. Yeah, lava removal is definitely coming back to me. And we've already made it one block further. But it looks like this lava pocket is coming to an end, I think. Maybe. So, yeah. Dealing with the lava is definitely the hardest part about this. Oh yeah. Oh man, not there. There we go. Let's see. It's probably night. Yep. Boy, those zombies sure are annoying. Okay. You know, I should probably just turn their sound down a little. Next. Man, I can't wait until we get past this lava pocket and just have a decent amount of just stone to dig through. Things will feel so much better. go so fast. And it looks like we are getting close to the end of this lava pocket. At least a little bit closer. Well, there is a decent amount of space up there, so maybe we're not as close as I think we are, but still. Let's see. Oops, forgot to place those in. Creeper. Hopefully we'll get past this lava pocket pretty soon. Because I am not a big fan of lava. Oh man, messed it up. Let's just do this. Oh no. See what I mean? Well, guess it's as good a time as any for some bread. And I'm gonna have to go get some new armor in a minute. Let's just put that back. Oh, man. There we go. Just a little further. A few more blocks. Ooh, we're close enough to the end that we can just fill it in a little. That's convenient. Okay. There must be a spawner or something up there. Well, I don't think... actually no. There's probably not a spawner. It's probably just a big cave. There we go. Oops. Yep. Here. Okay. You know what, let's be honest. This was probably right about here. There. So we've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 or 5. Yeah. I think that's fine. And we're definitely getting close to the end of this lava pocket, so things will be just more about digging rather than filling in. which I'm definitely looking forward to, because dealing with lava is... you kinda gotta be in the right mood to do that a lot, especially in these older versions. And I don't know if I'm necessarily in the best mood for dealing with a bunch of lava right now. Yep, just a little bit further. I gotta figure out the spacing between the torches, because I'm definitely gonna need one somewhere in here. But we'll do that once we get through the rest of this lava. Okay, just a little more lava. There. Let's move our bed. Grab some buckets. And I guess we'll just start digging this out so we can extend the water. Oh, before we do that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah, it's 9 blocks between torches. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Torch goes there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Torch goes there. I think that's it. Looks about right. Yeah. Water sources don't spawn on top of glass in these versions. If it isn't obvious by this point, these tunnels are for transportation. There. Let's reset our spawn since we moved the bed. Three more pickaxes. Now we can just start digging. Much easier than filling in lava. Maybe if we're lucky we'll find some diamonds today. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go another block or two. Oh boy, coal. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and torch. There. Oh boy, gravel. I completely forgot about having to remove gravel. I don't know if that shovel will be good enough. Oh well. I can always make more with all this stone. Oops. Do I want to replace the gravel in these side walls? It would mean going and getting... I think we're far enough into the cave that we can leave a little bit of gravel in the walls. Even though past me would definitely object to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... But I would like some stone to fill in the ceiling if we need it. Ooh, look, gold. Okay. So here's the rule with this tunnel. If the ore is in our way, we will remove it. But if it's not in our way, if it's just in the wall, we'll leave it. So that one stays, and these two are mine. Same goes with everything. Redstone, diamonds, coal. Though I would be willing to replace gravel, but this texture isn't that bad. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Torch goes there. Okay, I think it's about time to... Let's just dig a few more blocks. Then we'll extend the water. There we go. Gotta go get the buckets. Put those back. You know what, let's just use the boat since we have it. There. Time for more digging. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Torch. If this tunnel digging goes well enough, we might actually find something of value. Of course, that something could potentially be another build in this world. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Torch. Quite riveting content. Uh-oh, out of pickaxes. You know what, I have one on me. I might as well just craft them here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a torch. My original plan for this whole Tunnel to King live stream thing was to do it all in a single 10-hour stream. Of course, that didn't really work out for scheduling reasons, but I think 5 2-hour streams is a good compromise. I even considered doing 2 5-hour live streams, but you know, didn't really work out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a torch. Dirt. That's a new thing we haven't found this live stream. Oh boy, it's my first dirt ball. Well, I'm gonna have to make another shovel. Let's make 2. Okay. Oops. Gotta pick this back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Torch. Okay. Okay. I think it might be about time for some more water. I'm just gonna go get my buckets again. Put away some cobblestone as well. I should probably make a cobblestone, like, holding area. Maybe I'll do that a little later. And what do you know? There's a bunch of water here now. Oops. Well, you know. Might as well have them filled for next time. Oh man. Uh-oh. Where'd my boat go? Oh, it's back there. Never mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And a torch. Oh, great. Let's just place a torch there just in case this one also... Nope, of course it doesn't. Oh, man. guess it's about time I, maybe head back to the main base for a minute and grab some stone. Yep, that's definitely a hole in the ceiling. Well, I guess that's what we're gonna do. Gonna go grab some stone from the main base real quick. Plus, we're almost an hour into it anyway, so I guess this will make a decent halfway point. Doing something a little different. I just love how this tunnel came out with this row of lava pockets. It's nice to have long, boring sections interrupted with really interesting lava formations and some obsidian. And a slime. This one's probably my favorite lava pocket because it goes all the way around. This is a very long tunnel. I'm surprised it doesn't go anywhere yet. Oh well, I knew what I was getting to when I decided to place my build so far apart in this world. Oh, what do you know? It's a tree. The eventual goal is to have 4 of these tunnels, one going in each cardinal direction. But, well, the only direction I've explored in is that way, therefore it's the only tunnel that I've cared to dig up. Not there. Yeah, there's some. How about we swing by the furnace room real quick and toss some in there, assuming we have any coal or charcoal even. Let's grab a few more stacks just in case. Yeah, well, we have a little in there. Oh well, we'll just... There. Oops. That way when we come back there will definitely be some waiting for us. Yeah, 6 stacks. That'll be fine. Oh, and I'll grab some new armor while I'm here. Let's see. Pants, helmet, boots. Put these in here with the other. There. Ready to go. And what do you know? We've surpassed an hour. So I guess that means I can probably just start talking about something. Since you got a full hour. Oh man. Okay, good. The sheep got out of my way. Okay. We're good. I thought it would be interesting to just talk about some of the stuff about, well, really. Let's see. How am I trying to word this? I haven't really revealed too much about me personally on this channel. For obvious reasons. A lot of times it's just not relevant. But I thought it would be interesting to reveal some of my opinions and hobbies and things like that using these live streams. And of course, this first live stream, I've decided that maybe I should talk about hobbies a little bit, and really one category of hobbies that I enjoy. Personally, I tend to think of hobbies or separate hobbies into 2 different categories. Hobbies that I tend to categorize them as either passive hobbies or active hobbies. Of course, passive hobbies are hobbies that you can just enjoy. You don't really have to participate in them to get enjoyment or entertainment out of them. Things like TV, movies, other stuff like that. Passive hobbies, of course, are pretty interesting to me. Things like YouTube, obviously, although of course I am definitely still into making YouTube videos. I've always been into watching YouTube videos as well. That's kind of what led me to this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But one of the passive hobbies that I enjoy, really just one of my favorite pieces of entertainment anyways, is actually a motorsport. And if you've watched the very first video I ever made, the oldest video on this channel, you probably know which sport I'm talking about. That, of course, being... Oh man, I can't place a torch up there. Of course, that hobby, well, that sport that I enjoy watching is NASCAR. And I think today is a particularly fitting day to be talking about this. Because, well, yesterday, as of the day this live stream is being streamed live, obviously, NASCAR announced that they are changing the playoff format. And of course, instead of doing the playoff format that they've been doing for the past 10 or so years, they're going back to a format that's similar to the one that was around before the playoffs, called the Chase. But in order for any of that to make sense, I kind of got to explain why, what racing league would be doing with a playoff style format to begin with. So, way back in the early 2000s, NASCAR was definitely hitting its peak around the 2004, 2005-ish year range. And the president of NASCAR at the time decided that it would be a good idea to do away with the full season points system and try something a little bit more, shall we say, lucrative. Uh-oh. Let me make some pickaxes and then I'll get back to the topic at hand. Yeah, sure, that'll be enough. Ooh, we're about to have to drop off some cobblestone. Oh well. Instead of doing a full season points system like the majority of motorsports, Brian France decided it was a good idea to section off a fairly large chunk of the season, the final 10 races, and hold a winner-take-all competition between the top 10 or so drivers. Of course, all the other drivers would still be competing in these final 10 races. It's not like cars where the final race was only competed in by the 3 drivers. And surprisingly, they got a lot about that format right. Though there was one tiny issue. A man named Jimmy Johnson decided he wanted to absolutely dominate the sport, and he won 5 championships in a row under the original Chase formats. Torch. Which no doubt definitely soured the reputation of the Chase, the original NASCAR post-season sort of deal. And it led them introducing a few different variants of it and eventually replacing it with the playoffs, which were this weird elimination style round system extremely complex for a championship deciding apparatus for a sporting league or a motorsports league. And since, 2014? Or maybe 2014 I think was the first elimination style playoffs. Yeah, but since then, NASCAR has decided, or had decided, for the past 11-ish seasons, that was the best things would get. Of course it wasn't. They were just trying to delude us, the fans, into thinking it was. And after, I think... Well, after about 6 or so years, people started questioning the playoffs. And how it was impacting the sport of NASCAR. And people started asking to go back to something a little bit more seemingly legitimate. Not necessarily because the playoffs themselves weren't legitimate, they were just... It was hard to argue that some of the champions were legitimately the best drivers under the playoff format. So, that leads to yesterday, when NASCAR announces that they're going back to the chase. Which in a lot of ways is a very good thing. Though it's slightly different than the original chase. The original chase formats had either 10 or 12 drivers, depending on the year. This new one has 16 drivers, like the playoffs. So, you know what, I guess I should just explain the season, the structure of a NASCAR season. It'll make the whole explanation thing make more sense. Okay. So, in February, the Daytona 500 happens. Hold on 1 second. So, the Daytona 500. The most prestigious race in the NASCAR schedule. If you speak English, you've probably heard of it before. Or at least there's a good chance you have. That race is the very first race in the NASCAR season. Under the current, and by current I mean the rules that are going to govern the 2026 NASCAR season. The first... Let's see. The first 26 races of the season. Yeah, NASCAR has a lot of races in its season. 36 in total. So, yeah, the first 26 of those will be the races that qualify a driver for the chase. Effectively acting as like a regular season. Like in football, I think. Where your performance in those first 26 races determines whether or not you have the chance to go out there and win a championship. problem comes, well... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Torch. Basically, during the NASCAR season, after those 26 races, all the drivers earn, based on how many points they earn, are sorted out into either in the chase, with the opportunity to win the championship at the end of the year, or the season, or they are out of it. Under the old playoff system, all you really needed to do to win, or to have an opportunity to win a championship, was to win a single race among the first 26. And, of course, stay above 30th place in the points. Leading to a bunch of people that maybe didn't really have a chance to win a championship ending up in the playoffs. But with the chase, it's different. You can't really win your way into the chase. You have to just be one of the top 16 in points. And of course, you earn points by doing good in a race. And the better you do in a race, the more points you earn. I ended up, I've never really been paying attention to NASCAR when they had a system like this. I've been kind of a casual fan most of my life, but it really wasn't until 2020 when I decided I would give NASCAR a chance and try to follow along with it, since, you know, I had a little extra time that year for some reason. Of course, it definitely helped that YouTube, another one of my passive hobbies, or at least on YouTube, NASCAR decided to just upload all of their old races. So you can watch the most recent race, usually within 3 days of that race happening. That definitely helped me get into NASCAR. So, for as long as I've been like a intense NASCAR fan, so for the past 6 seasons, the playoffs have kind of been just a thing that I wouldn't say detracts from the sport, but definitely doesn't help the sport. So, getting an opportunity to see this new iteration of the championship deciding format, referencing an older championship deciding format, it bodes well for NASCAR, or at least better than what the playoffs did. It feels a lot more fair. Because, for example, 2 years ago, there was an incident where, I'm sure if you're into NASCAR, you've probably remember this. Joey Logano, everybody's favorite 3-time champion, I say that half jokingly, but surprise gravel. Well, anyways, Joey Logano got lucky at Nashville about halfway through the season and won a race that featured 5 overtimes. And then he kind of struggled through the first few rounds of the playoffs. But because of the win in your end style guarantee, I guess you could say, that guarantees your entry into the next round if you just happen to win a race. Yeah, that whole situation kind of annoyed me. Because at the end of the round of 12, he was not part of the top 12 drivers in the series. He was 13th. Basically meaning his chances at winning a championship were gone. They were eliminated. But one of his competitors, Alex Bowman, happened to fail post-race inspection, meaning that he was disqualified and his finish was excluded. Bumping Alex Bowman out and Joey Logano in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Of course, that's not so bad, but what Joey Logano ended up doing with that opportunity I'm sorry, it wasn't the round of 12. He was 9th during the elimination race for the round of 8. Yeah, and Alex Bowman was originally 8th in the playoffs before he got disqualified from that race. Yeah, so it basically ended up in a situation where Joey Logano wasn't good enough to be one of the top 8 performers in the round of 8, but because of an elimination he had an opportunity to be in the round of 8, and then because of the win and you're in system, the very next race he ended up winning, and that locked him in to have a chance at winning a championship. It was a weird system that basically allowed certain drivers to have an opportunity to win a championship when they probably weren't the best drivers. Not to say that Joey Logano's a bad driver. I think he's actually a pretty good driver. But I don't think his 2024 season was good enough to justify him having a chance to win a championship. And a lot of other NASCAR fans felt the same way. Oh, and another thing, this most recent season, Denny Hamlin had kind of a similar situation. Under the playoffs, basically because of the whole round system, the playoff round system, where drivers have an opportunity to earn their way into the next round by either winning or being in well, basically the playoff system culminated in a four-way tie for the championship every year, decided by a single race, the last race. And, well, that would come to bite plenty of deserving drivers. So they decided to change it. Most of the recent championships didn't really feel like they were super deserving or particularly fair. Not to say that the champion winners weren't deserving of their championships. They played the rules, where they played the game by the rules they were given, and it worked out for some of them. Oh boy, lava. Well, fortunately it looks like a low pocket. So, NASCAR decided to change the format. And I think it's for the better. Ooh. Man, Stall is such a good piece of music. Okay, it's just a tiny lava pocket. Good. I can definitely deal with that. There. The tiniest lava pocket I've found yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Torch. So anyways, concluding the whole little mini discussion about NASCAR. Hopefully 2026 turns out really well, because I think the format is much better than the playoff format. I guess in the next live stream I'll talk about, probably active hobbies. Because, you know, passive hobbies are great, but obviously having to accomplish something in a hobby is also really great. You know what, I think it's water time. Time to go get the buckets. Also, we've made quite a bit of progress. I'm kind of surprised we haven't hit another large lava pocket because, well, there have been a ton in this section. I think the reason I ended up quitting about here was because I was just not up for the task of finishing this lava pocket. Ah, yes, glass. Water can't form on glass. Here. This is... I guess I'll just drop these buckets off here. Go grab the boat. Oh, and obviously, back to the whole passive hobby thing. Mostly just entertainment and all that. I really do enjoy me some YouTube. Especially some good old Minecraft YouTube. Obviously, otherwise, why would I be doing this? Okay, 26 more minutes. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a torch. Oh, great. Lava. My favorite liquid. Of course, I'm being sarcastic. I'm a huge fan of its aesthetics. Not really a huge fan of its behavior. Oh man, I didn't need to do that out of glass. Oh man. We made it so far. But you know, I'm not really too surprised. When you're digging around at Y5, you're gonna run into a few lava pockets. Okay, we're gonna seal that off real quick. There we go. Contain the lava to defeat the lava. I think it's safe to do that. Fortunately, it looks like we're just getting the side of a lava pool. Okay. Get that off of my hotbar. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Torch. Ooh. Well then, I think I'm gonna have to go get more glass. Yep, I have run out of glass. Slam on the brakes. Grab a stack of that stuff. And spin it around and take it back. Okay. And now we need a few more pickaxes. Two, three, Oh, great. We're not just hitting the side. We're going straight into one. A full pull. Dealing with lava in these old versions is kind of like playing Minesweeper. You can get an idea of where things are by how you place the blocks and how you break them. That was a bit dangerous. I should have broken the bottom one first. So this one should be safe, but behind this one is probably lava. Nope. That one has lava though. Oh. Oh man. It's so sad when you accidentally place a glass in the wrong spot. I don't have Silk Touch. Not yet, at least. Well, that seems like it might be it for this lava pocket. We'll see what happens with this one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Torch. Yep, looks like that one's gonna continue. My torch. Yeah, maybe let's finish off this layer before we start on that one. Okay, now we can start on this one. You know what? That's fun. Gotta quit making those mistakes of potentially letting the lava leak out around here. 'Cause that's how I end up dying most of the time. Gotta keep it contained. Yeah. Again, quit working on that layer before you finish these. That's a challenging one. I know I'm gonna need that taken out so I can get up here and go like this. Okay. 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 Oh boy, we got obsidian. That's a good thing. Oh yeah, that's what that is. That means this should be safe. There. Well then, just a little bit more to go. That was almost a bad time. Oh, I'm glad I decided 2-hour segments were long enough, because I'm really starting to feel it now. Oh, great. Oh, great. Okay. Oh boy, I've run out of music, it would seem. 5 more minutes. Stop. Ooh. I guess we'll just finish this layer, and then that'll be pretty close to the end. Oh, great. We're just gonna leave that there for a while. Yeah. There. That should be... Let's start from this side. Ooh. No wonder. There. I guess we'll fill in the water. Wow, this has been rather successful. I think that I'm gonna go grab a green wool and mark where this tunnel ended at the end of this live stream and the beginning of the next one. And then we'll call it a day. Or a night. depending on where in the world you are. Oh no, my boat. Oh no, my boat. Well, we're gonna go over by a minute. That's the thing with boats. They're either the most durable thing in these older versions, or they break instantaneously. And I don't have swimming, so this'll have to do. We really made it a lot further than I thought we might with this live stream, so there. We made it from all the way down here to all the way right here. And I'd say that's very successful. Well, I'm gonna go do something else. What's the button? Ah, yes. See ya later.